Hello from the food forest. It is really about time to make the next food forest tour. I missed the spring mostly because really of the load of work, and also it was very dry, so I was concentrating on keeping all my babies alive here in the garden. But now we have beginning of summer here in Subtropics in Queensland, Australia, and we had some beautiful rain, so now it's the time. Let's get straight into it. If you like it, don't forget, like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. I always love to hear from you. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Making few changes in my little nursery here. Basically putting some shade cloth here, some light shade cloth on top of the structure here we just built yesterday, just a simple structure, and putting some netting on top of it, so all the little seedlings and plants and everything will be protected, and I don't have to water it twice a day. Okay, the mandala garden, which is basically no more mandala garden, I'm converting it to like a small orchard, part of the food forest. Panama berry is loaded, still flowering and having lots of berries that we enjoy now and then when we are quicker than the birds. Mostly the lorikeets are coming for the fruit, but yeah, that's okay. Just right next to the Panama berry we have the beautiful self-pollinating dragon fruit, which is flowering, loaded with flowers and flower buds. This one was just flowering last night. Look at that beauty. Very easy to grow from cutting. I have cuttings available in my online shop. And look at it. Everywhere. Lots and lots of new flower buds. Flowers that just finished flowering. This is always a one night job with the flowering, but many more to come. A little baby over there. Tamarillo doing very well, thriving. So I really had to keep them alive during spring. We had such a dry 3 months. It was crazy. But now, after the rain, a really good drench of over 100 millimeters, I think 2 weeks ago, and then a little bit more later on. So everything is waking up, thriving, growing, and it makes me happy. Here the native ginger flowering too at the moment. Cassava getting new growth, looking very pretty. The pomegranate having some fruit. I planted a few new plants, new fruiting bushes and trees, but I think I will make a separate video about what I recently planted. Otherwise, this video will take for ages. This is tree lettuce that self-seeded and grows everywhere. I have some fresh seeds as well if you want to grow your own. This is really very nice summer lettuce. Doesn't mind the heat at all. Check my latest list what you can grow in December. These are basically all. This is included there as well. I'm amazed with the Panama berry. Lots and lots of little berries, and they taste like cotton candy or fairy floss, or however you want to call it. Really, when they ripe, so yummy. And it grows so quickly. This is only 1 year old, and look at it. It's about 3 meters now. My 3-year-old cayenne pepper, I trimmed it properly, and now look at it. Let me know in the comments if you want the seeds of it. This is like a really very special cayenne pepper. And the green ones are not that hot. The green ones can be reused, like we use them like 5 or 6 of them in stir fries. They have just a tiny touch of heat and delicious aroma. And yeah, these guys are really nice and hot. Not too hot, but yeah, if you like hot food, delicious. Or we put it like tiny pieces on pizza, for example. Just did it yesterday. So yummy and very healthy. Very healthy. So let's move on. Look, the cassava. It is such a thankful plant. Before I forget, the purple yam. I know that many of you were interested. Not everyone got the purple yam plant from me, from the online shop, because I really ran out very quickly. I will have the purple yam. I will make many more the next season. So obviously not now, next season, guys. So you can look for it end of winter. Give it some semi-shade, a bit of love, and they thrive. I will show you a few highlights today, because when I go and show you every plant that is thriving at the moment, that video would take 3 hours probably. The Ceylon Hill gooseberry is loaded with berries. But when you follow my channel, you have seen it was full in flower, and it's still flowering. I still have some seeds available. I grew this guy from a seed, but it already gave us some fruit after 2 years. So look, I had to support the branches with a rope because they went nuts. The native pigeonberry is flowering as well. I'm not a big fan of the taste of the fruit, to be honest with you. Definitely not to compare to blueberries, but the Ceylon Hill gooseberry definitely has a taste of a blueberry. So here, nothing special except some rosellas and lots of unwanted plants that I should get rid of very soon. But the rosellas are doing well. I love the color combination of all the edibles here along the fence line. Moringa, of course, here as well. So everything, lots of different young fruit trees and bushes and edibles, edible greens, edible reds. So yeah, just lovely to see and lovely to harvest. Let's make a round here. The mandarin tree is thriving, having lots of young mandarins. Bananas taking off. Blood orange tree here, mocassava, blueberries that we are just finishing harvesting, still some blueberries on it. The banana grass at the back. Here some persimmon trees. So the soursop doing well. I would really love to see some soursop this season. Lime is thriving, having new babies. Looking forward to the kumquat. So these guys have to go off. You can see these are coming from under the graft and have to go, but lots of new growth and flower buds already in here. Lychee about 2 meters now with new growth. So really lovely to see. Then I hope I'm not too quick with my camera. Let me know if I am. That will be a shame if you can't watch the quick movement of the camera. Yeah, here bananas, bush basil, some lemon guavas, more bush basil and crazy bees. Loving it. So navel orange, everything is thriving, everything is growing. Lemongrass over there, more bananas. The wampy, what is the wampy doing? Lots of new growth. Let's hope some fruit will come soon. The delicious ruby red grapefruit, it's also like nearly 2 meters. My baby I planted, I think 2 years ago. So we will be having some beautiful grapefruits. Also looking forward to the fruit. So everything happens like within just 2 weeks after the rain. Everything is loving it and going very quick with growing and setting new fruit. This is the pomelo, also having a lot and lots of flowers. Come, show off, baby. So yeah, very lovely. Let's move on. Lemon guava. Lemon guava is the plant that flowers and fruit all year round here in subtropics. And the fruits are really delicious. So, my new baby here, the Maya lemon. I don't have a lemon yet, so I had to have one. And it actually got one lemon, wondering if she will stay here. I let her do her thing. Cotton, beautiful tree cotton. Oh, second lemon. Beautiful tree cotton getting to flowers. I've got two colors available at the moment in my shop, in my online shop. Here is the mugwort, beautiful mugwort. Low-cut is always happy, guys. Low-cut is always happy. We had fruit already like 3 to 4 times from this little tree, and this is grown from a seed as well. The passion fruit, loaded. Lots of flowers, lots of fruit. This is the purple one. And the elderberry is helping to keep it up. We are here back at the mandarin tree. One more sour soup. And here my raised garden beds. This is the rainbow corn or the glass gem corn. A bit dry because actually we came just yesterday from 3 days trip, and 3 days without rain in the raised garden beds means that the corn gets upset. But yeah, it will recover soon, I hope. The leaves are getting back to normal. The glass gem corn, also having the seeds in the online shop. Look, very nice. Growing really nicely. So not far off from harvesting now. And the glass gem corn, yeah, you can boil it and enjoy with butter and salt. It's delicious. Also good for popcorn and on barbecue. Not for raw eating because it's too starchy. But yeah, many other ways to enjoy them. So let's go with this side. Here's some lettuce going to seed. New cucumbers, they are supposed to love the Queensland heat. We will see how we go. I will keep you updated. I will take the net down probably today. So I still have some cherry tomatoes. And on this side still some tomatoes. Not very happy looking plants, but we are harvesting all the time, so I shouldn't complain. But they will be gone pretty soon. And the winged bean already growing in between. So when I remove the tomatoes, the bean can thrive and we can harvest. But yeah, still enough tomatoes to harvest. So how are your tomatoes going? It wasn't a very good year for tomatoes, I think, or season. I will start again in autumn. And here, fourth raised garden bed, already beans growing as well, the winged beans. Winged bean is a typical hot summer bean, delicious. The entire plant is edible and you can eat them raw as well. Check my online shop for more details, and I also have the seeds from my plants from last year. So still harvesting some cucumbers, even though they are already nearly finished. So some of the plants still thriving, trying to get along with the winged bean. And my winter pumpkin still going strong, even though no more foliage, not much, but we still have some pumpkins that are ripening. And we are here back, and let's have a quick look in the second food forest, that which is over there. Oh, and on the way out of the food forest here, just showing you some strawberries still flowering, and we harvest now and then one or two. Nothing special here. The tomatoes in the netting house, the tomatoes are finished there. I have to clean it up, and the Cape gooseberry is also finished, so it will get a good trim, and I hope for new growth very soon. And the second food forest, which is actually the number one food forest, because we have built it at first. So a beautiful lime tree. Okay, let's go in. The beautiful tree lettuce that we are harvesting all the time. It's reseeding all the time. Beautiful, perfect plants to grow for birds, for animals as well. And it tastes very similar to lettuce actually. Yeah, these ones are always thriving. I will be harvesting the potatoes now very soon. They were also nicely flowering, or still are, so we are still waiting. Here the white tree cotton, the white cotton. Have a look at these babies. Beautiful. And these contain the seeds. Lemongrass, new growth everywhere. The Hawaiian guava. She really loved the last trim. Very reliable plant. Always fruit. The galangal is flowering. Look how beautiful. We are using the flowers, the leaves for cooking, the root obviously. Galangal is an evergreen type of ginger, and you can grow it easily from the root. And it looks very pretty. Our Minnie having fun. No pears on the Nashi period, but she is very young. Only 1 year old here in the ground, so probably need another year. Not sure about the grapes this season. We had lots of grapes last season, last summer. So we'll see how we go here. The white sweet potatoes, the native ones, they always grow. All the basically, or most of the plants here I'm talking about, you can get in my online shop. But it's worth checking if you wanna grow your own. These will be, oh yum, these are basically ready for harvest. Delicious plants. So come on guys, before some birds are getting you. Beautiful, delicious plums. Subtropical plum. And the view from here. Look at over there. Bananas are taking off nicely. Here some pigeon peas with lots of peas in them. Ready for harvest. Here is some blood orange, young one, chocolate sapote, chocolate pudding, black sapote. Fig that I grew from a cutting, I think that's 3 years ago. Never had figs. Come on, give me some figs. Apple tree, we've got 2 subtropical apples, and I just planted them 2 months ago or so, and yeah, they're looking lovely. Hopefully they will be happy here. Pomegranate, our little pond that needs some more water. Another apple. That looks pretty happy too. So yeah, you can see my garden is very natural garden, as nature intended. That's what I love. Some people love just beautiful, tidy gardens. With clear lines. That's not what I'm fan of. I like it to look more natural. And this is also a good excuse if you don't have much time to let your garden look more natural. So here the starfruit, my baby that I grew from a seed. Look at it. It's recovering now because it was very dry, so it wasn't very happy. It's now about 6 meters hoch or something. Look at the trunk. So yeah, looking happy. And lime tree, also grown from a cutting from me. We are still harvesting, still having some limes that want to go home. Oh, I need to bring my basket. And lots of new flowers, new growth, new little limes. This one is also very thankful, beautiful tree. And so we are here at the back, at the beginning. And I hope you liked the video. I wish you all the best with all your gardening projects and any other projects, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.